Howdy, folks, and welcome back to episode 2 of Nomad of Nowhere. I'll get it right eventually. Nomad of Nowhere. Yeah, that's it. It seems like it's only been yesterday. Actually, it's been a little over a week, so I'm catching up on this a little later than it dropped on the Rooster Teeth site. I won't upload it until it's available on YouTube on the Rooster Teeth site. But last episode, we got introduced to some of the characters. I don't know if that's going to be all the characters. You know, I mean, any show is going to introduce more characters, but I don't know if it's all even the central characters. There might be more, like wherever our hero and her boss came from. There might be another lead character there or something like that. So we'll find out in this episode. But I am curious to find out where the Nomad is going, because if I'm not mistaken, the last episode ended with him kind of taking a step, and then the episode ended. A step out of the heavily burned forest, or whatever you call it, where he was hiding out. So we'll see. Here we go. I'm going to hit play now. Nomad of Nowhere. There they are. She's not. Oh yeah, she's mad.
Maybe the Nomad got away, but at least we know he's
not now.
I need to learn these characters' names. I don't know them all. It takes me a while usually to remember names, for them to click in my head. This is the Oasis, huh? Is this where they're from? I don't remember. I have a really bad memory.
Up early today.
I'm old. I'm not that old, but I'm old. Gray, see, gray. Uh-oh. Aww. So you have to pay to get into this place. Looks like it's a pretty desolate world.
You've got to pay for that.
Oh, water is scarce, huh? Okay.
Rules are rules.
Makes sense. It's a desert area, or maybe it's a desert world. I don't know. Wait, who was that? That sounded familiar. That voice sounded familiar.
I bet he's gonna be happy to see us.
He, huh?
Oh, you're back. I've got a leg hair plucking to Vominos too, so let's just jump to the part where you didn't find the Nomad and you vow to continue your never-ending quest to yada yada yada.
We found him.
What?
We found the Nomad.
So I was right. We did get another. I'm guessing he's a central character.
Oh, Toth! I could just devour you, you beautiful bronze statue. So, where is he? I gotta see my magical little meal ticket.
Well.
Hey, there's Ryan back there.
You lost the Nomad.
He escaped, yes. His magic was as crafty as the legend said.
He might have gotten away, but I'd like to think we learned the value of teamwork. Well, except in the part where Toss stomped off on her own there at the end and kind of left everybody back at the...
What Scout means to say is now that we've seen what he can do, we'll be better prepared for the next time.
Dramatic, harrowing, tragic, a fiery escape, dreams up in smoke. I love it. I hate it. But progress is still progress, and this was definitely progress despite your defeat.
Is that Shannon?
Noble venture is bound to
Guessing.
setbacks.
Sounds almost like Shannon.
It's like that
McCormick.
thing I always say about myself. Back in the early days of the Oasis, when I bravely endeavored
AKA
to stumble
Ozpin
upon the only
from Ruby.
water source for miles to establish my very own highfalutin utopia. What was my most important quality?
We'll see in the credits if I'm right.
In the front.
Or completely wrong.
Persistence?
Looking sharp? A modest
Yeah.
loan with a reasonable interest rate?
Being first, which is exactly what we're going to do now. We're going to nab that magical monster before anyone else can get their grubby little hands on him. The question is, how do we do it?
I suggest regrouping immediately and...
Might Red Manuel offer a different suggestion?
Oh, You're Red Manuel. You've got to stick third person. I love it. Continue.
Why, thank you. It's nice to be appreciated for...
Continue.
Yes, apologies. Why worry about being first when you can pay someone else to be first for you?
I'm not following here, Rojo.
With your many resources
Hey,
and
Rojo?
vast influence, you could offer a reward for the Nomad's capture. The Southwest has many bounty hunters. We could cover much more ground in the search for the Nomad rather than putting all our huevos in one basket. A very unworthy basket.
Sir, I think Red is still dealing with a concussion from his spectacular failure on our mission.
No, I like this. I'll give him money, water, a timeshare, whatever gets me the Nomad before anybody else realizes how valuable he is. Rojo here has a point, Toth. And I do love huevos.
I can find him. You need to...
What I need is to be certain you can do your job, Toth. Because right now, I've got more doubts than I have fancy outfits. And I have a lot of fancy outfits.
Okay, so am I guessing that this is...
That needs attending on the
It's either...
It's just the sort of rough and tumble
Well,
mission to get you back on
no
track.
guarantee it's Earth, but it's like I was thinking like
Don't go
Mad Max
looking
kind of
for the Nomad
post-apocalyptic
till
sort
you
of,
prove you can be useful. Understood?
deserty area where there's
May the best
limited resources and
First things first.
despots come to power like this guy. Or is it more like this is just the way the world is set up?
And let's make
It's
sure
always
it's
been
got
this way.
That Don Paragon pizzazz.
Mr. Paragon, not to be too prickly about it, but the Nomad saved us all. He came back for us. I think he didn't want us to die.
A moral compass. That's just splendid, Scout. That means he's got a weakness. Good thinking.
What? No, that's not what I meant. I just... why we gotta catch him so bad?
Because El Rey was
Yeah, why?
a little wildflower. That's the
El
thing
Rey.
about being the king. You get whatever you want.
Oh, he's El Rey.
Besides, who are we to second guess? Do you think you know
Or
more
maybe
about
not.
the dangers of magic than El Rey? Me neither.
I'm confused about character names
Now,
again.
Cheer up, Captain Toth. The wasteland is a treacherous place that fairer folk can't brave on their own. With any luck, he won't have gotten far. The elements will have undoubtedly slowed him to a pathetic crawl.
Now we get to see, yes, Nomad. Which I'm still not sure Nomad is a he, a she, or neither. Doesn't it, I mean, in general looks human? But that face, or if it's a mask or what, doesn't seem to be. Seems to be a face. Those eyes are blinking. Doesn't look human, does it? So, Ghost Town. Seems to be a pretty happy-go-lucky guy, though, or
You want?
person.
Yeah, you proselytizing, trying to sling me some ballyhoo? The silent cell, huh? Ain't seen that one before.
All right, I'll buy two.
I
Oh,
don't know, Martha. He won't tell me. He's crafty.
He's some door-to-door trickster. Tell him we don't want no more magazine subscriptions. We can't even read.
You hear that, Snake? We're poor and illiterate. Joke's on you.
A broom.
Hi, you're new around here. Name's Barty. Want to join an exciting project to help Bliss heal? Right.
Can be another
First you have to answer
major
my
character?
decisive questionnaire. Ready? Ever killed a man? Know your basic arithmetics? Do you believe in ghosts? Can you do a cartwheel? Form could have been better. Hey, I just know something. Can't you talk? A mute. That's good for diversity. Okay, last question. And the most important. Got any food? Or water?
Sand.
Guess that was hoping for too much. So, no food, no water, ain't never killed a man. What can't you do?
What can't you do? I'm confused. Well, there's plenty of... Oh, I was going to say. There's actual.
Wow,
Those look like in good shape.
bona-fide
Those were
magic.
edible
What other
still,
tricks you got?
and probably some
Just the one,
hydration
huh?
in them.
Well, I ain't going to complain, especially
But
since
for the
you got
joke.
this dancing fruit. Well, if that ain't this town in a nutshell, I don't know what is. But you know
Yeah.
what? I think you passed the test, stranger. Come on.
Magic, huh?
Are these just characters for this episode, or are they going to be
Or at Mary
the ones in
Ann.
this town? Are they going to
Hold
be?
up a second.
Is this going to be like his headquarters, his new headquarters, and they're going to be
Marty,
recurring
why'd you
characters? There's a
bring
lot of
Stranger
kids.
here? Are you under duress? He's using the secret code. What's he saying? Either he has to go to the bathroom or... Operation Bandit! Consult the protocols.
All right. Section 14, Article C, bandits. There are 3 types of bandits. The etymology of the word bandit comes from the
I
Vocabulary.
want to find out who's voicing all these characters.
Come on, Eugene. My shooting arm's getting tired.
Gotta check the credits.
No protocol for that. Ow! Another victim of bureaucracy. Curse all this red tape.
Stop it, Eugene. Why'd you bring him here anyway, Barty?
Just show them what you can do.
He makes baby rocks?
My pappy's birds and bees talk didn't cover this at all.
No, you dolts. He brings things to life with magic. You know what that means? Stranger, it's time I told you the purpose of this outfit. We're
The Mill Preservation Society. All them long-legged grown-ups forgot about the mill when the water stopped flowing.
But we're the future of this here town, and we're gonna do whatever we can to get that mill turning again.
to heck with the grown-up establishment. Our livelihoods depend on it.
We ain't hooligans, we're hoolicans. And we's gonna fix Bliss Hill.
Wait a minute.
Does that mean you're with
That
us?
redheaded girl
They are, Sheriff.
sounds
Hold it right
familiar.
there, Longlegs.
Barty! Somehow I knew I'd find out you were the reason for these dunderheads complaining.
See how?
Looks like
Here's my
fool
crazy
boy
guess
led
again.
you
Sounds a
like
little bit
goose chase.
like Barbara,
Ain't
actually.
no magic here. That's only gonna bring us more problems.
But Pa, he is doing magic, and it ain't bad.
Stranger, I'm only gonna say this once. Take your dark magic and get out of here.
He ain't a stranger, he's my friend. His magic can help the whole town. In fact, he's gonna bring back the old mill.
No.
Why not? You brought
Can't
the
do
rocks
that.
to life. I know you can do it. Bliss Hill needs you.
Oh,
Barty, get away from him.
it'll
Just
take a
let him
lot of
try.
magic to
It
do
could
that.
change everything.
He doesn't
I
have
don't
it.
care what anybody says about magic.
Okay, so they've answered the question. There used to be water here. So this is some like a post-apocalyptic weather apocalypse or
All
something
right, Barty.
has changed
Time
this
to run
world.
along.
See, Pa, it's working. I knew he could do it.
I knew you had a few screws loose, Barty, but this is bad medicine. We can't have the mill acting on its own like this. It'll bring the wrong sorts to Bliss Hill.
It's a rolling. Oh no! Oh no!
You broke it!
You're lucky I don't string you up right where you stand. Get out of here. Don't never come back.
Aww. I'm betting these, at least the kids, are going to be recurring characters. I was going to say, that's not the Nomad. Who is this?
Don't see that every day.
Uh-oh. Another bounty hunter. All right. Let's check out some voice credits here. Okay. So we've got Adam Ellis playing the sheriff. Yeah, okay, cool, cool. There must be a second page here, I hope. Yes. Dolores, Barbara Dunkelman. I thought so. I'm hoping that's a little redheaded girl. Sounded like her, doing a southern accent, which was really cool. Well, kind of a southwestern. I don't know what it was. Anyway, one of those stereotypical western accents. There's a lot of names I don't recognize. I'll have to look up and figure out what else they've done. Chad James, though. I recognize him, the old man. That's cool. Absolutely cool. All right, well, let this one play out here. Get the credits going. Yeah, like I said, we found out a lot about. I think I'm going to piece together what we've discovered. The world didn't used to be dry like this. There was water, because they talked about it, the water drying up and the mill being forgotten about. First of all, I don't know how those people can still survive in that town. Well, the town's been destroyed now. Whoops, I've started it again. I need to stop it. There we go. I don't know how they can survive in that town if there's no water. That's why ghost towns exist, because things like water dry up. You can't live there, literally. It's not like they've got trucking companies bringing in water or anything. So it used to have water dried up now, which means that they've probably set up these kind of like Mad Max sort of places like the Oasis, which has some water. It's been walled off, and you have to pay a lot to get in, and everything in there is really expensive, and you have to do what the despot leader says, and that sort of thing. We didn't get a good answer of who the Nomad is, and more importantly, why the powers that be want the Nomad. It was just, kind of like, well, why are you questioning? Do you think you know better, sort of thing? No real answer. And why is he wanted? I keep saying he. Could be anything. Why? I don't know. But that was a fun episode. Some good laughs, some more voices, some more characters. Really good. Looking forward to the next episode. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.